It's the first time in history we've ever seen a cyber attack explicitly designed to kill people. It targets safety systems, and these safety systems are only there to protect lives. So going after that system explicitly, the only reason to do it is to hurt people.
If I'm just sitting at home watching this, why should I be concerned about a cyber attack?
Everything that you do, hour by hour, is largely dependent in some way on the critical infrastructure. How you get gas at the local pump, how you get food at the grocery store, how you get money from your ATM, how you get your power, how you get your water, how you communicate. All of that is our critical infrastructure.
Let's check in with the World Economic Forum and see what they think the next global crisis will be. Well, in January of this year, Jeremy Jurgens, number 2 at the WEF after Klaus Schwab, asserted that a, quote, catastrophic mutating event will strike the world in 2 years. What a confident prediction. So what is this catastrophic mutating event that will strike the world before 2025? If you guessed a, quote, global catastrophic cyber event, you win.
There's 9 that have implemented. China's being the lead, and China has 100 million people using their central bank digital currency currently. And the problem with it is several-fold in my view as a libertarian type thinker, is that you have no privacy at all. Every transaction that you do is monitored. Money's always been controlled, but now it's but with some leeway. But now there's no leeway. You can't use cash. I think before we get to this all-out digital currency, you need to implement a digital ID system, which means it's basically your DNA proves that you are you, that's your identity, and that goes into the system. And to implement that, I am thinking that there could be some type of cyber attack, which we're already being told could happen with the cyber polygon that the WEF performed a couple times. Make sure the internet is safe and clean and everyone is who they say they are. We're going to implement this digital ID that absolutely guarantees who you are, and that is hooked to your central bank digital currency, and basically have a top-down control system that you either participate in or you don't.
I think this could pose some real threats. It actually gives government pretty much total control over our lives, because they can just press a button and close our bank accounts. No, they wouldn't do that now, would they? Well, think about it. Those Canadian truckers, they were legally and lawfully going about their business driving trucks, but legislation came in demanding that unless they'd been double vaxxed, they couldn't continue in their cabins doing long-distance lorry driving. And they protested, and in the end, their bank accounts were closed down by the Canadian government.
In Canada, police in the capital city of Ottawa, they've arrested nearly 200 protesters over the weekend. They fired tear gas. They threw dozens of vehicles to shut down the trucker protests against COVID restrictions. One of those truckers is Derek Brower, says his personal and business accounts were frozen because he was part of it. They locked up your trucking accounts, which means you can't work. Yeah. Is that right?
That's right. And then also we have another business and they locked that account up too. And it had nothing to do with it.
Unbelievable. Wow. I mean, you need your livelihood and you're a long way from it. Who do you reach out to? What information have they given you about your accounts and your business?
So basically the bank has shut it down, and I haven't been contacted by anybody.
Well, with the central bank digital currency, anyone that decides to stand up and fight against the government could be pressed down simply with the push of a button.
And I think it's really important to elaborate on what exactly that is. A central bank digital currency is basically what we have now, so it's fiat currency, but it's going to be entirely digital, which means absolutely in the control of the government and the central bank. So as you mentioned, governments, since they own it, they're able to program it in a way that we've never seen before. So as you said, if for whatever reason you don't do as you're told and you don't pay 3 vaccines, 4 vaccines, or whatever it is, the money can just be programmed to be used against you.
If your truck is being used in these protests, your corporate accounts will be frozen. The insurance on your vehicle will be suspended.
The result is that a Ontario Superior Court Justice, Callum McLeod, has granted an injunction to a private citizen's effort to try and stop the flow of money.
Through this intermediary, which would be this new IMF CBDC. Look at what they say they can do. Under the ledgers which keep track of your bank account balance, they can modify or suspend your bank account balance. Under tokens, which would be the central bank digital currency token, they have the ability to modify, suspend, or pause. We don't like you, pause. You bought too many steaks this month, pause. Oh, you put too much gas in your car, pause. Oh, you're not a good citizen, you don't get a bank, or you don't get a plane ticket, pause. Getting the idea? Under wallets, which is where you would hold that central bank digital currency and use it, they have the ability to modify, suspend, and pause your wallet. You're not a good guy. Pause. Yeah, back to what BIS head chief Augustine Carson said, total control. Are you getting the picture?
A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control.
People tend to think that central bank digital currencies will be like cash, but no. They're going to be way different. Central bank digital currencies will give us total control.
If you've found value in this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified for the next video uploads for the next important and urgent updates. Thanks for watching.